So the way I am expressing it now, you can literally feel what it is like, to have such experience. And this is your role, right? So your role as an FLA minister is to ensure that while you are, figuring out your client's needs, their, problems, their, pain points, you're also positioning these products as the solution to those problems that they may have, right? So for these two estates, Green Oasis and Ethiopia Estate, most of the problems that people have could be, depression or, boredom, living in an environment that they've been, there's lack of recreational activities, right? That could be a need that needs to be solved. And this is how you, interact with your clients to help them to fulfill that need. It could be that they don't have the time to go to the marketplace to get foodstuffs, right? It could be that they are also, interested in nature, right? And they have a problem with, living in environments that nature is not prioritized. That could be a problem that they need to be solved, right? It could also be that they are looking for ways to make more money, right? Financial freedom, right? Through investment opportunities and options like land banking, buying to build for rentals or shortlet, for, cash flow, consistent, inflow of income, or to buy land banking, as I said, to buy and, hold, to sell after a long period of time, after the value of the property has increased. So you need to find out why this person needs my product. Why should they need my product? And then you go ahead from there to, preach the good news. So, Senegal Savannah Farming Estate. What is your role as an FLA minister when it comes to Senegal Savannah Farming Estate? Those of us in this part of the world are aware of, the challenges that are presented, how, food prices are skyrocketing, how prices of everything are skyrocketing, basically, right? But our emphasis now is in farming. So that means this is an industry that there is potential in. Okay, when you look at some research, you find out that, by the coming years, we are going to get to almost 500 or even more than 500 million in population with the rate at which we are going. Probably by 2040 or 2050, we'll already be there, right? If proper family planning is not done. So what does that mean? That means we are going to have more mouths to feed. We are going to need more in terms of agricultural production, right? So this is a market, and everyone will always keep eating. People will always need to eat, right? So this is a market that is, has been proven for eternity, since the world began, to be profitable, right? So it is an estate in an area that the government, has already put it in their plans to be converted from a farming area to a residential area, because this is in the fastest developing area right now in Abuja, which is Kuje, Abuja, right? So this is in Kuje. This is in Kuje. Both of these are in Kuje. Green Oasis Estate for now is not being sold and can be keyed in by your subscribers, by your clients, to support us, to bring this alive, because this is our baby, it's our premium package, and we want to take our time to ensure that all the intricacies that, determine this reality, we want to ensure that we get them done. Okay? So Senegal Savannah Estate is in Kuje, just like Ethiopia Estate, though this is closer to town, depending on where you're coming from, right? Coming from the airport road, Lube, right? This is closer to town. And this is further inside in the farming layout, right? Which has been mapped out already to be converted to residential. So right now you buy this property that is still in such early stages of development, right? As a farmland. And instead of leaving it there to be dormant and, being a waste, we go ahead to develop it, to use it for farming, right? And you enjoy up to 30% of returns from the sales of the farming produce that is either cultivated or reared on your piece of property, right? So this carries on for about 5 years, after which, we've been approved for residential. And then if you decide to, continue with your farming, your choice. If you decide to, at that point, carry on with our building plan, right? Your choice. So this means that, can we have the phones silent? So this means that what you are now joining us as we journey through, from that point of farming to a farming resort, right? So this is Senegal Savannah Farming Estate. Farming resort with residential areas, recreational areas, right? That it now becomes a tourist attraction where people from around the world will travel to, be in such an environment that is serene, green, where they could go to see animals, to see plants in the farms, and also, get this fresh food from, that surroundings, and also eat, right? Where there also be a lot of fun activities organized, to keep the residents and the guests excited and satisfied, right? Stuff like bonfire nights and, festivals and ceremonies, right? So the future is bright, and it is only bright for those who take action now, which is why it is of essence which is why it is of essence for you as an FLA minister to take charge, right? And put yourself out there, put your brand out there, so that you can enjoy from, the bountiful opportunities that are always available whenever there is an economic crisis. Whenever there's economic crisis, everybody's saying, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But people like us, we are so calm and balanced and, grateful that we are able to see opportunities where others see problems. And that is why we are super ministers. Okay? So that is that for Senegal Savannah Farming Estate. Brooklyn Villa Estate is in Katampe, Maine, about 10 minutes away from the city center, right? And it is, there are 10 units of 4-bedroom duplexes, terrace duplexes actually, with swimming pool, optional solar energy, green environment, right? And also recreational arena and a gym, right? So this is what we have when it comes to our estate. And remember, your role as an FLA minister is to observe your clients, know them, know your products, know the company that you work for as well, know yourself, right? and then use all of this knowledge to position these solutions to your clients.